What's up, everybody? I'm Ian, and welcome to Silent Hill F. I have been looking forward to playing this game. Silent Hill 2 was one of the first games that I played on my channel, and it was the first Silent Hill game that I ever played, actually. I enjoyed it a lot. Quite a long, arduous, demonic journey that was, and I've heard good things about this. The only thing I know is that we play as a teenage girl in 1960s Japan. So I'm sure that it's going to be good. Weaker enemies. Now we're playing hard. We're just playing hard. Lock in. I'm looking forward to this. Hi.
仲間外れなんか気にしないもん。
ひなこ？お友達のところに遊びに行ったんじゃなかったの？
男の子と遊ぶ子はおままごとに入れてあげないだって。
じゃあお姉ちゃんと一緒におままごとしよっか。
本
当？お待たせ。
お姉ちゃん。
何かいいことでもあった？
ううん、昔を思い出してた。お姉ちゃんって小さい頃からずっとお姉ちゃんだったんだなって。
ひなこ、私ね。
これお姉ちゃんにあげる。
A bell? That feels significant somehow.
ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。Weird that we don't see her face. Ane-chan, that's our older sister, right? That's a Japanese Shinto torii gate. I think they believe that like the spirits would like go through. It's like a connects to the spirit realm or something like that. Silent Hill F. The F kind of looks like the music F thing. Was that treble clef or some shit? I don't know anything about music, but I've seen that before. Nice little quaint village. Kind of fun. I've been studying. I have a 423-day streak on Duolingo studying Japanese. So, you know, I can converse at like an age 3 level. But it's kind of fun. I can pick up a word or two here or there.
Hinako! 親に向かってその言い草は何だ。
お父さんやめてください。
中高あんなにも高校娘なのにどうして妹の前は何もかも正反対なんだ。どこ行く？話はまだ終わってないぞ、Hinako！
お父さん、ひなこだって分かってくれてますよ。
分かってたらどうしてあの態度になるんだ。
He's drunk.
これも全部お前がHinakoをずっと甘やかしてきたからだろう。
ひなこ、お父さんはね、あなたのためを思って。
友達のとこ行ってくる。
早めに帰っておいでね。
Oh, here we go. This is us. Shimizu Hinako. Me. There's not a single extraordinary thing about me except maybe being tall for a girl my age. I used to be in the track and field club, which is probably why I'm better at sports than most girls. I guess I got used to running around a lot when I was a kid since I preferred playing with boys. I will admit I can be quite stubborn at times. I don't like accepting things that other people decide for me, even if it's the right thing to do. More than once I've rebelled and make the wrong decision only to regret it later. Shimizu Kimie? Remember, in Japanese, the surname comes first. My mother. If I had to choose one word to describe her, it would be pitiful. She's the one who bears the brunt of my father's violent moods and malicious abuse. When I was younger, she used to protect me from him, so I didn't hate her back then, but maybe I do hate her now. Even as my father screams in her face, throws bowls at her, and sends her out for alcohol late at night, she remains ever loyal to him. I just will not accept her way of life. Shimizu Kanta, my father. When I first learned of the term patriarchal husband, and that it meant a man who does nothing but boss his wife around, he was the first person to come to mind. Dad barely talks, he ignores me when I tell him good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. But if I say nothing, he gets angry instead. And once he's angry, he just explodes. He loses all control over his emotions in the blink of an eye. He yells at Mom, throws things around, and even hits us. Why can't he act like that in public? Why does everyone else only get to see his quiet, calm side? If it meant that I wouldn't have to spend another second with him in the house, I'd happily let myself be taken away. Kinuta Junko. Why doesn't she have a head in this picture? What the fuck? My older sister. She's one of the prettiest and kindest people I know, and there's nothing she can't do. I can rely on her for anything. Honestly, she's the greatest sister anyone could ask for. She's always been there for me ever since the day I was born until she left to get married. And she has a different name than we do. Kinuta Junko. She got married, so she got a different name now. Items, okay.
あってたまるか、そんなこと。
Okay, I wonder how old we are. 15, 16? But you already know. We're gonna look around and see what we can see. So our name is Shimizu Hanako. Hanako, right? Hinako. Hinako. And we have an abusive father and a battered mother who probably hates her husband but also loves him at the same time. Wishes that he could be the way he was, maybe. 1960, World War II ended only 15 years ago. Ended with a bang, you could say, for Japan. I imagine it was incredibly difficult for that generation of Japanese people being humiliated in the war. The country is devastated. You get humiliated, you know? Japan's military gutted. Article, Serious Issues in Ebisugaoka. Ebisugaoka. April 21st, Showa 20, 1945, evening edition. That's the interesting thing about, like, Japanese, like, way they tell time. Like, I think they tell time, like, in eras based on emperors. So, like, you wouldn't say, if you're Japanese, you wouldn't say that you were born in 1945. You would say that you were born in Showa 20. Like, I think. Anyway, the Onsen geyser, Onsen, I think, is like a hot spring, that suddenly started spewing water in the 3rd of this month in Iwashimizu, Ebisugaoka of the Yamabe district, Finally came to a stop early this morning. The geyser reached a height of at least 30 meters, but the ceaseless noise and pungent hydrogen sulfide gas have left residents troubled. 3 individuals have been hospitalized with complaints of skin sores and other maladies they claim were caused by the gas. In addition, strong concentrations of arsenic have been detected in the geyser's water, 20 milligrams per liter. Many residents have concerns about future environmental issues this might lead to. Collectibles. Okay. We got a map. There's an individual. Is that our mom, our sister? There's a crow, a raven, a water pump, something. Head down the mountain. Exploration. Collectibles, you might come across valuable items and information used while exploring. Yep. Okie dokie, okie dokie, tokie dokie. Say danger. Entry to mountain prohibited.
土砂崩れで通れない。
Okay.
昔はここ登ったな。
When Hinako says that she's tall, how tall is tall? People are shorter in Japan, obviously. There's a little village. Is this Ebisugaoka? I'm the one having trouble pronouncing that name. Local doctors note there have been sightings of foxes coming into town recently. I'm sure that the older generations who have grown up learning to respect foxes are fine, but I'm concerned for any children who may try and chase or provoke the creatures. Foxes by nature are not aggressive, but just like wild dogs, they carry diseases such as rabies, tetanus, and echinococcus, to name just a few. The town committee should send out warnings to ensure people don't get unnecessarily close to them. Yeah, I remember the Inari shrines in Ghost of Tsushima. I think traditionally Japanese would like worship foxes, aka Inari. I don't remember if they're like good luck. Is that on the wall? Is that blood? No way. So already it feels like a Silent Hill game just based on the fact of how foggy it is. I can tell this is going to be a good game. Somebody's got a nice little garden back here. What are we growing? Cabbages or something? Got a shrine down here. This thing looks like, you know the game, what was it freaking called? Neo. The shrines in that game. That's what this reminds me of. To rest at a Hokora. Hokora. Go back over here. Door's shut. Okay. She's breathing heavy. She's out of shape, huh? There's some beer bottles. A woman is only complete when she's loved. Featuring the latest fashion for young women, so pure they're making flowers blush. Interesting, I guess. Remember, this is 1960 or 1960s. Different. Inari-sama, yeah. Ebisugaoka is mostly composed of Inari-sama's believers. There are statues of Inari-sama all over town. My elderly neighbors treat them with great respect and worship them. Inari-sama, also referred to as Oinari-sama, is a goddess that puts old, unusable tools to rest. They are known for their offerings preference of abura age, tofu, pierced through with an old needle. It seems like other towns don't have these customs, though. I'm guessing they might be something special. Only we do for Inari-sama here in Ebisugaoka. Interesting. Weird. For old tools. Abura age. Age, I know means fried, so fried tofu. Interesting. Interesting. The headless fox right there. An ill omen. But yeah, we're in 1960s Japan, so keep that in mind. You know, a completely different time, completely different culture, different ideas, gender roles and all that stuff. Won't budge. Got some water here. That must be on the map for a reason. We must need to use that later for some reason.
人気がないな。千鶴屋なら誰か来てるかな。
I do Chizuruya. Yes, I see that. Head to Chizuruya. Chizu means map. Chizuruya. Journal updated. What's this? Article: Serious issues in Ebisugaoka. Starting around May, Ebisugaoka began seeing a high number of small earthquakes. The Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division, the PDPD, predicts that there will be even more in the future. Residents remain on edge, fearful that these may be early warning signs of larger earthquake yet to come. Rumors that these events are being caused by Inari-sama's curse have been spreading among the more religiously minded of the elderly population. However, the PDPD is urging residents to treat such rumors as superstition and instead prepare for any potential disasters ahead. Okay. Looks like a... Oh, it says post on it. I was gonna say it looks like some sort of weird post box. Mailbox. A well. Sumimasen.
運転手さんいませんか？
Interesting camera angle. She's very... Is she asthmatic? Okay.
他の道を探そう。
So, starting off weird.
この先に抜け道があったはず。
I don't think she would even need to go sideways in here.
あんなひどい死に方あるわけないもの。
私なら絶対に嫌。そんな家。
噂をすればなんとやらだよ。
裏切り者。
サクコ、
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。
車が道を塞いでてさ。
千鶴や？
今は誰かと喋りたくて。
私も後から行くね。
うん。じゃあね。
じゃあね。
裏切り者。
Okay. I don't know why we need to have 30 FPS cutscenes. Sakuko. Igarashi Sakuko, one of my friends. She's always got her head up in the clouds and is a little strange. She's constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back for the 500 yen I lent her that one time. Her father is the head priest of the Senensugi shrine in town. She seems to take great pride in donning the traditional Miko robes and selling charms in the New Year celebrations. A friend that won't pay you back, dude. That's not a friend. That's so fucking annoying. That's so dishonest.
どこ行ったんだろう。
Not trying to be around people like that. That's really annoying. Name, Suzutani Mayumi. Last seen wearing white blouse, long navy skirt, beige neckerchief with black polka dots. Details of disappearance, rest has been torn
破ら
off.
れてる。
Uh-huh. Another well. The FPS is not very stable. I may need to turn it down, the settings a little bit. What was that? Oh. Still under construction. When are they going to be finished? Yeah. There's an individual. Shu? EY Shu. Shu's been my best friend since forever. He's my partner. We've been having playdates for as long as I can remember. When we played make-believe Space Wars, we'd call each other partner, and for some reason it just kind of stuck. Kids of the Showa era tend to look down on the other sex, but never Shu. When I rebelled against my parents because they told me to act like a girl, he was the one who understood my feelings the most and stood by me. Kids of the Showa era tend to look down on the other sex. Like boys and girls look down on each other? Why? What's that, a pack of cigarettes? You a cigarette smoker?
相棒。
シュウ。
Awkward.
あのさ。
うん。なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
ま、お前らしいや。受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュウ。
シュウ君、お待たせ。
ひなこもいたんだ。 リンコ。
何の話をしてたの？
いや、大した話は。
誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れたよ。
それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。リンコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。サクコだってひなこから何か借りてるんじゃないの？私なんかあったかな？
Yeah, 500 yen, bitch.
ねえひなこ、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね？
No.
ここ利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？言ってないよ。証文あんなら出してみろ。いいこと聞いた。これからはサクコに貸すとき消しゴムであっても証文書かせるから。
Oh, the fog is rising.
ねえねえ、昨日のラジオ聞いた？聞いた。でも途中で寝ちゃった。まったく、サクコはお子様なんだから。またバカにして。ひなこ？
あ、ごめん。何？
裏切りも。
What? Run, bitch! We're dead. Oh fuck. We're fried. What in the darkest dungeon is this? Not darkest dungeon, fucking amnesia. The darkest dungeon is this. The fog has found us. What the fuck? What the? Get off me! Oh shit. What the fuck is going on here, dude? Oh shit. Fuck. What now?
ひなこ、しっかり。
お姉ちゃん。
Hurry up! What, are you weak or something? Get up there, girl. What the fuck kind of curse happened here, dude? Somebody called Geralt of Rivia. This town is cursed. Somebody toss a coin to our Witcher. We are screwed. Note from Shu. Hey, partner. Hey, partner. These painkillers should work best for you. They'll not only take care of your headaches, but also any pain from injuries. I suspect that the main cause behind your nasty headaches is from you unconsciously grinding your teeth when you're upset. Does that sound about right? If you ever need to talk or anything, just call my name and I'll be there, partner. Red capsules. Painkillers in capsules relieves pain and raises spirits, slightly restores health and current max sanity.
助かった。みんな絶対無事でいてくれよ。
Just spam the pills, it'll be fine. If one pill is good, three's better, right? Yo, that was insane. That was actually kind of scary. Really reminds me of Amnesia though, like with the darkness and the red flesh and stuff like that. If it was scarier. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn down these settings. Okay, I turned down one of the settings at least. Oh, bandage. Bandages coated with ointment used to stop bleeding. Applications taught in all local schools. Greatly restores health. Okay. Got it. So are we...
どこ?
is
急いで
this
サク
place?
コのとこに戻らないと。
Is it not our town? She doesn't recognize where we are? That's not good. Find a way back to the... Dude, we don't want to go back to the store, man. Go back to the store? Are you serious? Capsules. Okay. Hey, did you know that if you take hits, you'll lose health and eventually you'll die if you don't regenerate your health? Ebisugaoka. I live in the small rural town Ebisugaoka. Before the war, the town was lively due to an influx of people coming for the coal mines and dam construction going on in the northern mountains. After the dam construction finished and the coal mine closed down, it just became a sad little town. The grand iron bridge that connects the town to the nearby city is the only reminder of this sorry town's former glory. We read that one. Why am I struggling with that? Chizuruya? General store. It might have started as a general store, but we've come to call it the candy store because half of what it sells is just snacks and toys. It's where all the kids hang out. My friends and I also meet up there, here, though we usually just sit outside and chat. Sure. What else is there to do in this town? Over the wall? Okay. Uh-oh.
誰? Shu?
Yeah, probably not Shu. What if this whole thing is just like we're schizophrenic and we're having our first psychotic break or something? I've worked in behavioral health in the past. And I can't help but feel bad for people that come down with schizophrenia. Because like literally most people come down with it around 18 to 22 years old. Or, yeah, like 18 to 22 years old.
Shu?
And
Rinko?
you'll just be living your normal life and all of a sudden you'll have a psychotic break. We would just be hallucinating, seeing crazy shit. And a disease like, if you catch it and you get help immediately, then the symptoms and stuff like that are much, much more manageable. But oftentimes they are not, because the disease makes you delusional and you don't think that you are the problem. Everybody else is the weird one. Like, why don't you believe that I have wires in my brain? I don't care what the MRI says. I have wires in my brain. That kind of shit. And so something like this could be plausible. You could just be hanging out with your friends at the store one day and fucking you just have a psychotic break and that's it. GG. Especially in these times, like in 1960. Oh. Some sort of marionette creature? The size of P? Or Dark Souls? Yeah. Okay. If you dodge just to prevent enemies attack lands, you'll perform a perfect dodge and recover your stamina. Okay. I didn't think he'd be able to stab me from that far away. Maybe it wasn't that far away. A shrine. Okay, it's just up there. Escape from combat by getting out of the enemy's sight. Yes. Do we regen health over time? Red capsules. Take a pill. Okay, we can't sneak or anything. Wonder what the combat's gonna be like. Okay. I want to look around. I don't want to go too far ahead or anything. Cigarettes? Yokon. A jelly-like dessert filled with red bean paste. A bite-sized delight. Greatly restores health. Can also be used as an offering. Okay. Use X when in front of a Hokoda to see a list of things you can do. Save your progress. Additionally, enshrining objects with a Hokoda will allow you to receive faith. Using faith, you can draw for Omamori. Pray to receive various benefits using a blank Emma. Use Clear Mind to recover sanity. If you have chosen Casual or Story as your action difficulty level, then you can recover both your health and sanity without using faith by visiting a Hokoda. Okay. Right. Okay. We run out of stamina, we won't be able to act. If you use circle in the middle of your dodge, you can perform 2 in a row without greater cost your stamina. Your key to survival is knowing when to stand your ground and fight and when to run. Okay. Okay. We have a An offering. I would like to try to save those at all, if at all possible, to use as offerings. Hills. Local doctors know there are cases where patients see an improvement in their symptoms not by taking medicine, but rather by simply talking to a doctor. The cause of this phenomenon lies undeniably in the trust fostered between practitioner and patient. Conclusively, the pharmacists who have been trusted since ancient times perhaps could be said to contain a similar power to that of the local gods here. Even among the younger generations of this town, there are many who believe praying to Oinari-san will soothe pain and speed up the healing process. One's fortitude of faith is thought to have direct relation to potency. There are even some town elders who claim to have had broken bones miraculously mended after praying to Oinari-san. Okay. What? Oh. Has it seen me? No? Hurry up. I bet it can climb. We should keep going. Oh shit. Okay, I need a weapon. Okay, I don't want to go through there yet. There might be something over here. There is not. I don't know, there might be something over there. There wasn't, but what if there was? Some pills or...
どなたか
Close that shit back up, Hinako. Oh, it closed on its own. That's always good. Red capsules. How much can we carry? We got 11. Bandage. Okay, good. The bloody key. Okay. Yokon. Okay, great. Hey, brah. Over here, fool. Oh. Okay. What could be in here? There could be something in here. Open up the door, bitch! There could be something else in there. I have to know. Okay, that's not it. Whatever. Backdoor key. Sturdy looking barrel key, judging by the size and blades it should be used to open the back door. Yeah. Omamori, whale. When using a restorative item, you will not be interrupted by normal attacks.
よし。
Okay. Better than nothing. Cool. You missed. Bitch. Dummy. Stupid head. Fool. These things ain't so tough.
ここはまずい。シュウたち無事だといいけど。
That was freaky. I'll go right over here. Or not. Nothing over there. Are you stuck? You stumble? Hey man. Oh, stuff over here. Oh goody. You missed. Oh my god, Hinako. Antique comb. A small hairbrush specifically made to be used in religious ceremonies. The type of offering yields a great deal of faith when enshrined. Hokorda. Some offerings not only recover health and sanity, but can also be exchanged for faith. Okay. Use faith at Hokorda to fully restore your sanity. If you have chosen casual or story as your action difficulty level, they may restore both health and sanity without using faith. Use faith you have received at a Hokorda to obtain Omamori. Okay. $300 faith. Can also be used as an offering. I'll hold off for now. Clear mind. Oh. The flowers are my sanity. Okay, well I haven't lost my mind yet. You're all a random Omamori. Yes. Clam. Decreases enemy line of sight. Okay. Yes. Let us record. Okay. Oh, I can only have one at a time? Okay. Yes, I want to decrease enemy line of sight. That seems good right now. I wonder what reduces our sanity. Probably will find out soon. Was that a public bath? I heard that. Some rustling. Yeah, this looks like a bath. Think about how many naked butts have been on these stones over the centuries.
Rinko?
Ah, a pipe. Use R1 for a light attack. Although you won't deal much damage, you will be able to attack more swiftly. R2 for a heavy attack. Your movements will be slower, but you will deal far more damage and have a higher chance of stunning enemies. Enemies take more damage while stunned. Press square to lock onto an enemy, square again to cancel. Okay. Counter. Certain enemy attacks will leave them vulnerable to counterattacks. A visual hint will appear when it is possible to counterattack. When the visual hint is shown, use R2 to perform a counter. The visual hint indicating that a counter is possible will be visible for longer when using L2 to focus. If no visual hint is shown during enemy's attack, that attack cannot be countered. Additionally, hints will not appear while Hinako is attacking or dodging, so keep a close eye on enemies' movements. When the visual hint is shown. Holding it like a sword. Okay, cool. Feels good to have a weapon at least. Here we go. Another opportunity. What? Okay, it really flashes very quickly. Ah, okay. Alright. How do I know which ones are going to be counterable and which ones aren't? Okay. I'm not sure how to tell which attacks will be counterable and which ones aren't. Run that back. Yeah, I know. Okay. Alright, the game is really chugging. Okay, I turned DLSS on. See how that does. If it could be a stable 80 FPS, that'd be fine. But it really feels like it's just up and down right now. Toolkit. A portable toolkit containing commonly used tools for home repair restores equipped weapons durability. Use toolkits to repair weapons and restore durability. You can be added to your item shortcut using that. Once a weapon's durability has been exhausted, that weapon will break and disappear. Toolkits will be used to restore weapons durability. Yes, you said that like 4 times. Okay. Alright. Well, God, I hate durability in games, man. So annoying.
シュウどこにいる
Ramune? A soda? The best-selling soft drink in town that packs a fizzy, refreshing punch that wakes you up with one sip. Greatly restores max sanity. Can also be used as an offering. Okay. Ramune soda is actually good. It's kind of fun. Use like this little plastic thing to pop down. There's like a marble in it. Shh. Yokon. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh, it flashed right there. It flashed again. Okay. Okay. Just let me... I gotta learn, okay? I want to try to get really good at the counter attacks. I think that's how we're gonna succeed. Ramune. I don't know what the durability of my weapon is. A shrine. You can restore your sanity to a whole quota. Taking psychological damage will cause your sanity to decrease once. Okay, thanks for sticking around long enough for me to read. When you're using focus, I should try to use that. Check objects, yeah. Yes. Your sanity is linked to the use of focus. Okay, I wondered. Psychological attacks from enemies. When not in a state of focus for some time, your sanity will recover to your current maximum. Okay. If you are attacked while using focus or a focus attack, your maximum sanity will decrease. Taking psychological damage would cause your sanity to decrease. Once you have no sanity left, your health will take damage instead. Okay. Got it. It's not going back up. Oh, there it went. Finally. Okay. Oh, okay. The crescent is our durability. Gotcha. Okay. We're gonna hang on to these. Oh, I only have 6 out of 8. Okay, I can only hold 8 items. I'm not gonna do anything. I need 400 faith. Clear mind. I don't have any faith to do that. Okay. I want to go a little bit more. Okay, we're back in the frickin'... You know actually what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the Blight. No, or is it what it's called? The Blight, or the Red Rot, or the Crimson Scourge, or whatever the hell it's called from Elden Ring. Scarlet Rot. Don't touch her. Ugh. Rest in peace. Which one was that? Sokoda? What was her name? I fear she may come back to life.
ちっちゃい頃の咲く子の夢だったよね。堅苦しい神社じゃなくて駄菓子屋の娘に生まれたかったって。ここならいつでも好きなだけお菓子が食べられるよ。おやすみ、Sakuko.
Sakuko. Rest in peace, Sakuko. I think that says ice cream.
帰りな。今日はもう閉店だよ。咲子。私やっぱり咲子との約束守りたいよ。
Hit him again. Hit him again. We succumbed to the scarlet rot. Surrounded by the fog, the baby bird takes her first steps. Interesting. Now we're in hell. Who are you? God? Kami? We've woken in the other realm. Kind of like in the other realm in Silent Hill 2, I don't remember what it was called. The upside down looking area. Yeah, Doko. Where are we? Some sort of shrine. これは神棚ですか? Is this a shrine? Thy restless heart betrays thee as unfit for this auspicious day. Thou must first pay respect to the gods and the spirits of thine ancestors. A restless heart leads to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may thy soul be cleansed. I see. Okay, well we have a fan. Not sure what that is. Looks like a dead mouse. Kimono. Another dead mouse thing. Or I don't know what that is. Yeah, what the fuck is that? A fish? A rotted fish? A bird in a kimono or something. A rat wrapped up in a leaf. A jar. And a fan. Restless heart betrays thee as unfit. Thou must first pray. Restless heart. Offerings. Okay. A restless heart. We have to figure out this puzzle right here. Just about putting it in the right order, clearly. There's no other clues or anything. Okay. Oh, and there's, okay, look. There's symbols on each of the little platform things. So we have a chrysanthemum, a 3-leaf, a 3-flower, a tree, and some twigs. And on the bottom of this, I noticed that there was a chrysanthemum looking thing. So that's got to go there. This has got some twig action. This has got... looks like a knot. This has got the flowers on it, I think. Hang on. And this one's got, I want to get it right the first time, you know? Let's see. This matches probably with what? I think in that back left one. Right? And then this, because it's wrapped in a leaf, I would assume would be like that, and then that goes there. No good? Okay, fine. Not first try, but whatever. You see that red light? Oh no. Run! Oh my god. I'm trying to leave. Oh, we're fucked. No, we're not. We're good. Or not. Ohio? He's an Inari. Onari-sama?
怪我はないか怪我をするようなことは私がする君は体を大事にしなさい
ありがとう
それでは行こうかひなこどうしたこっちだ
This is fucking freaky, dude.
誰なの
Inari-sama. Gotta be. I don't care if we're in hell. We're gonna look around for items. Yo, this is crazy, the atmosphere in this game. This is awesome. Mind my step. Oh, look, it's a torty gate. Multitude of them.
Ah.
あの人についていこう
Yes. Oh, what are all these? Patterns, symbols of some kind. Gotta be some kind of puzzle, huh? I wonder what it is, though. Grab that knife. Kaiken. A beautiful dagger used for ceremonial purposes. The blade has been intentionally dulled, so it doesn't make the best weapon. However, it does seem surprisingly durable. Inari statue's laughing creepily. Okay. We have a dull knife. Cool. This reminds me of the Lord of the Rings. Like the swamp. Don't follow the lights. Creepy. Fox mask. The mysterious man who wears a fox mask, he never takes it off, so I feel I have yet to see his true self. He has such a refined air about him. I think he must come from a very well-off family. For whatever reason, he seems to know me well and treats me kindly. He's almost like a prince from a fairy tale. In fact, this whole situation is like a story from a book. Who are you? And why are you leading me down this path? Nishida Rinko. One of my friends. She's really put together, but can be a little inflexible in how she does things sometimes. Once she set her mind to something, that's it. And recently, that something seems to be clothes, fashion, and other womanly pursuits. Rinko once confessed to me that she had a crush on Shu. I told her that I was all for it, but if she can't get used to the idea of rolling around in the dirt and catching insects for fun, she might have a tough time. Unlike my sister Junko, who was always the golden child, I've been a handful ever since I was little. My parents told me that I never listened to a single word they said. I'd make my mom cry and my dad furious. But Junko was always there for me. She understood me. She looked out for me. That's why I love my sister and have always done what she's asked of me, or at least I've tried. She would smooth things out between me and my parents, which made life in that house a little more bearable. That is until she got married, of course. Of course.
こっちだ、ひなこ。
The shrine vault? Okay. And the Yokon. Is my sanity is completely garbage. Wow. That completely ruined my sanity. Well, that sucks. I don't want to use this right now, though. I'm a hoarder. We might need these. Besides, this will only give us 160 faith. So, screw it. Well, I'm definitely... Oh, look at this. Really cool map. Investigate the shrine vault. I wonder what purpose the knife is going to have. There's another path over there too. Clear to see that there's more to explore in this area. I wonder if this is the afterlife or like some realm in between, or like what this is exactly. I'm interested to investigate the shrine vault, but it's gonna have to wait until next episode. I am enjoying this game immensely. So far, it's really not too much like Silent Hill 2. I went into this with a completely open mind, like, and clear expectations, and that's how I like to go into a fresh game, you know, like with minimal information. I didn't watch any gameplay on it, didn't look at any information on it outside of like the Steam page. So like literally all I knew was that it was a Silent Hill game set in 1960s Japan, and we're a teenage girl, and that's it. And I just love going into games like that completely with a clean slate. And so far, I'm enjoying it a lot. It seems similar in a few ways to Silent Hill 2, just in that, like, you know, there's this idea of the fog, and, you know, the creatures, you know, the basic creatures so far are somewhat similar. They're kind of similar. You know, the mannequin creatures are kind of, you know, they remind me of Silent Hill 2's creatures, you know. Like the body bag creatures and the leg creatures, you know, they're kind of similar. You know, there's also that one creature in that game. She was like a nurse and she had a knife, right? So it sort of reminds me of that if that creature, that enemy, was a mannequin. And then I kind of feel like the combat, at least so far, is pretty similar, but I think that they've introduced enough new things into it to make it refreshed. You know, this idea of having focus and also being able to counter and stuff like that. Like in Silent Hill 2, the combat kind of got monotonous. But I feel like this is a way to make it less so, you know? And then also it seems like it's not overpowered because it takes a while for your sanity to recharge. And if you get hit while focusing, then you lose maximum sanity and you have to find a way to recharge it. I'm hoping that like we get a free recharge of sanity, you know, because like we had no choice but to lose all our sanity coming into this place. Because I don't want to use all my items just to try to clear my mind and restore my sanity, you know. But clearly this is a very well done game, and I'm impressed with the visuals and everything so far. And I like playing. Not everybody likes playing with, you know, the sub, right? A lot of people like the dub, but I like to experience, you know, a medium as it was intended by the developers. So like with Metro, for example, I played it with the Russian audio. You know, with this, the Japanese audio. That may not be the best for YouTube, but I don't really care because it's what I enjoy. And I'm looking forward to the rest of this game. Silent Hill 2, like I said, was an integral part of my channel starting out. I remember I made a lot of mistakes. One time I played the game with the frickin' thing all, anyway, the screen all out of focus and shit like that. And here I am, a year and a half later. It's pretty cool. As always, thanks for watching, and hopefully you will rejoin me here in Japanese hell for the next one. Later.